Okay. Oh, might have spiked the mic there. Part... What are we at? 12, I think it is. Yeah, everything's set up. Okay, let's get into it. Part 12. Last time we got all the post-Misty encounters. So, now it's all about training those encounters up for later usage. And Orla, or Onyx, will be playing a vital role, as it is the main protection from explosion. So we definitely want to drop Row. And who else do I want to drop? Let's see. I think I'll keep Key around. I don't want to have too many mid-level Pokemon, as the level cap 24 is for Surge, and then the one after that is 25 for the rival in Pokemon Tower. So there won't be a lot of time to... Or well, it's going to be close with the level cap again, I mean with over-leveling, so I think we'll take Orla. Orb's not going to be of much use until we get the TM for Thunderbolt. So it's either Jiggly or Z, and I think out of those two we'll take Jiggly for now, and the team should be full again. Yep. Right, so plenty of trainers to Jiggly's poisoned, but won't faint by the time we get to heal. That's right. So there's plenty of trainers here on Route 10, some remaining on 9, I think 24 and 25, as well as 11, and then the trainers in Vermilion Gym, and obviously Lieutenant Surge himself. So I think we'll lead Jiggly, and then Orla needs to be trained quite a lot also. Could be decent. Let's see, Key. Oh yeah, I forgot it is Dig, so I have to press down twice to switch. Yeah, I think this team is workable for now. We'll go straight here and defeat this trainer. And I think the plan will be to hit Route 24 and 25, then go straight to the gym, defeat the trainers in the gym, and then defeat the trainers outside on Route 11, and then clean up after. So this is a Pikachu. We have Key with Dig. We will take 2 hits probably before we get to use the Dig. Right, we're paralyzed, which is not amazing, but Dig pulls through very well. Our Key pulls through. Oh, we jumped straight to 6, but we don't. I think level 9 is an important move we get, so it's going to be important we don't skip 9. Yeah, I should have thought about that. Gen 1's a bit weird. The Pokemon kind of skipped the levels rather than going through all of them. Jeez, we're getting double slapped 5 times here. Which means if this doesn't faint, yeah, and it doesn't, I'm gonna have to switch. And I think Orla can gain some experience here, because Clefairy doesn't have an attack to damage Orla, yeah. Or well, not greatly damage. Actually, we can just attempt to take it out with Orla. Will take a while, but then the experience won't be split too many ways. Jeez, we missed tackle. And the fairy crits double slap, 2 hits only, thankfully. Did only do 2 damage. So we'll be here for a bit, but should be alright. Took a bit longer to get to doing this part than I originally anticipated. I knew I wasn't going to be able to record another part after the last one for a day or 2, but man, it's been a bit too long since the last part, unfortunately. But I think now I'm gonna try to get at least the Nuzlocke 2-hour part every day of the week, because as I said, this is a long project, and I am worried about Pokemon Bank shutting down, as that would prevent this challenge from being completed, as none of the Pokemon from the 3DS games would be transferable to Pokemon Home, which is ultimately the goal, to complete the Living Dex in Home. We're playing all the main series games. I know it probably won't be completable immediately, but see how far we can get, or how far a Nuzlocke can get you in completing a Living Dex. I mean, there will be new games coming out probably every year that will add, and remakes of old games where I can probably go back and clean missing Pokédex entries up. So I think ultimately, with the dupes clause being applied throughout games rather than just in a single game, I think it will eventually be possible to complete the Living Dex. And until then, I'm just gonna keep going. So let's see, I think this trainer is a Meowth, and I really want Jiggly to level. Oh, I think I still have a TM for Bubble Beam that I think Jiggly can learn, which mightn't be bad if it gets a few levels to use it on the rock types, as well as use Jiggly going through a rock tunnel. So this is not great, but should I try and defeat it with Orla? Well, it will certainly take least damage from the Meowth's moves, but it will take a while to defeat. Oh wow, that bite did 12 damage, jeez. I know it was a crit and we're doing no damage to it, so I'm gonna swap to Soar. Mind Whip here. See how much it does. Jeez, this Meowth is critting all over the place. Jeez. Oh, this battle is a lot closer than I thought it would be. I think the trainer only had one Pokemon, didn't she? Yeah, okay. Dead on. We'll head back and heal again, and then there's a hiker at the bottom here that I'd like to take on. Ideally for the hiker, I think this hiker actually already has an Explosion Mon. Is that possible? Unfortunately, I can't remember what level Geodude learns Explosion at. I seem to remember getting exploded a little earlier than I thought it was possible, so I shouldn't be messing around with switch training against hikers from now on, because I'm pretty sure one of the Geodudes before Rock Tunnel exploded itself in my face before. Let's see. So if we can't switch train Jiggly here, because it's just too risky, I'd say we'll just give the experience points to Soar, as she will probably not, or Soar will probably struggle to get much experience points after this part, well, after Rock Tunnel I mean, because there's a Poison Gym, a Grass type gym. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this Geodude is at a level where it knows Explosion, so we'll just knock it out. I remember if it's 21 or 24 when they learn it. Right, now Onix definitely can't explode. So I'll switch Orla in for the experience. Yeah, and then switch back to Soar and finish it off. Let's see. Orla is going to be really important for Surge because it's a ground type, which means the Raichu can't damage it. Probably should have kept Dig for Orla rather than giving it to Key, but I mean at the time I didn't think Onix was going to be the encounter for Rock Tunnel. I know the odds were decent for it, but I mean Geodude and Machop I think are more common encounters. and rock tunnel than Onyx is, but I love the Onyx. It's a great Pokemon to have. Just wasn't expecting it. We did pretty much catch the most common Pokemon on every route up to now, so I guess eventually you are going to encounter a Pokemon that is rarer. Also lucky I took Soar with me because it's my cut user, and without it I would have had to walk all the way back to the Pokemon Center there. Oh, I didn't go up the route 24, 23 or 24. Let's see, shall I do that now? I think it's better to do it now because I'll probably forget about it after doing 11 and the gym. And then there's only 9, 10, yeah, to go. I think there's a trainer to the west of Nugget Bridge here that I haven't battled yet. Let's make sure Jiggly's in the lead again, just because it is the lowest trained Pokemon of the party. Get it a few quick levels to get it out of the danger zone or get one shot by if I ever have to rely on it. And Tada. And I think I'll switch to Pid here because Pid has probably higher defense than Key, and also Pid won't be doing much in the gym leveling up wise, so I have to level Pid up somewhere else. Thankfully that Hyper Fang did almost nothing. I suppose we are quite over leveled now. Oh, did the sound go off? Why did the game sound turn off? Jeez, what's going on now? Also move the screen, trying to fix the sound. Don't know what happened to the sound there. That's not great. Let's see if this is plugged in properly or what. Technical issues again. Well, again, the last time I had technical issues was more the camera fell off the stand. The sound's working on the 3DS. It's just, so it's either the cable taking the sound to the PC or something in the PC that isn't working. Just go in. I think I initiated this battle before. Yeah, I think I defeated this hiker down here also. So there's just this youngster. I think it's a youngster. We'll just go into the battle and see what's happening. Oh, that's a cable break or something. Jesus. Switch to Orla. It's only 2 levels below the Tada. Shouldn't be doing too much damage. It's terrible that that sound went off. Let's see. I'm gonna test quickly if it's the cable or if it's the something on the PC. I have to make sure I don't play something copyrighted. Let's see. Right. Gonna turn that off quickly. And then go here. Yep, we don't want to hear the ad. Wow. Jeez, not again. Well, there's nothing coming through from the phone either. It looks like it might be the cable. Oh, actually, no, I think it's not the cable because the sound's getting to the computer by the looks of it. There's some reactions going on. Right, give me 1 second. Oh, it's back. No, it's back. Right. That's good. Right. Simple. Unplugging it, begin again. Right, I did move the screen doing all that unplugging, but I think that's pretty straight again. Sorry for all those inconveniences. I probably shouldn't have been blindly just tapping the A button because Orla's pretty low. Which gained the level, that's very nice. Spearow, I don't know if I've been tail whipped a lot here, so I'm gonna switch to... This can't have bite already. It does not, okay. So I'm gonna switch to Pid. Then I'm gonna have to head back to the Pokemon Center. Straight again. Right. Sorry again for all these issues. They are hopefully solved now. And we can get through the rest of this part without any further issues. Glad I'm not streaming this part, because, you know, I think even now, I mean, I don't really edit the videos, I just record what's going on, including all of the issues, like when I had camera issues, I think it was in part 3. I had to abandon recording there twice because I didn't have a break screen, or I might have had a break screen already, but I didn't consider using that. I think I couldn't because when I had to set the camera, I knew I was going to have to exit to get the camera straightened. Yeah, that's why I stopped recording there and then just started recording again once I was set again. This time I did move the screen a little bit, but I think it's still pretty straight, isn't it? Maybe the top corner's not looking perfect. Yeah, we're just gonna have to finish it this way. don't think this part, I mean, I intend to get to the rival battle in Pokemon Tower, which, you know, should be possible. And then we'll get everything set up again for the next part. Don't know what happened there. I wonder if it maybe overheated or something. Switch Jiggly out and switch in. I know this is going to look stupid, but Soar. Because we have Vine Whip and Soar, this confusion can be super effective. It only does 12 damage, so a crit will do around 18, possibly 20. So one Vine Whip doesn't take out, which is not great. But I think Slowpoke's so slow. I mean, it probably never crits, does it? Possibly might, I don't know. But I think the crit chance is based off of the Pokemon speed in Gen 1, as far as I remember. So that's this youngster defeated. This trainer we definitely battled already. I think we oh yeah, we had to battle this hiker. So there's this trainer up here left. Make sure he walks out so that I can... Oh, I have cut now, so I didn't really have to do that. And I think the TM behind this trainer is... what's the move called again? I don't know. Yeah, this is one for Orla again. It's a throwing move, Jesus, what's it called? Doesn't really matter. I probably won't be using it immediately anyway. That's one of the things that I'm not really too sure are set in any move sets I want Pokemon to run. Something I haven't really thought about too much yet. Probably will have to start doing so. Yeah, I would say probably would have been best if I had it prepared for this part, as the rival battles will start to be really tough now. Well, because he's gonna have Gyarados. I know Execute doesn't do much yet, but Raticate's gone. There's the Kadabra. Yeah, so I mean the rival battles will be serious battles from now on, where I will most likely lose a Pokemon every single. I lost one last time also, but I mean that was more down to me making a spontaneous play that I didn't plan out ahead, and then it obviously went wrong. It was Kuna that we lost to a crit. No, it wasn't a crit confusion, but the confusion. Kuna lived the confusion, and then got confused and hurt itself in its confusion, and then fainted from hurting itself, unfortunately. I don't remember if I defeated the trainer top here, but if we did, then that's Route 24 and 25 cleared. Alright, we did not. This is the final trainer of these two routes, so we'll head down to the Pokemon Center, take the underground passage back to Route 6, defeat the trainers there. Jiggly's almost at a level where it could take on these Pokemon. I think Orla will be able to deal with this Ekans, even though they're the same level and Orla's pretty low. This Leer just boosts the attack of Orla, and I don't think we'll be taking much more damage from Poison Sting or Wrap. Yeah, Wrap still does 1 damage. The only thing is they can take last up to 7 turns, I think. We need 2 more tackles, so technically we could lose this. But I mean, I always have an option to switch out, so if we do lose Orla here, it would have been a grave mistake on my part. There we go. Ekans is down. Let's see. Jiggly reached level 10, that's great. Sandshrew. Now I know it doesn't have any ground type moves. And it probably doesn't have Slash either yet, so I suppose maybe just to keep it going quickly, use Soar here to Just clean it out with Vine Whip. Ah, the Orla's level 15. That's great. I think it's still another one. What was the other Onyx 21 that had Rock Throw from the hiker that we battled before? That went a lot quicker than I thought, clearing up 24 and 25. I thought I'd be here for a bit. I suppose I was here for a bit, but I was more occupied with fixing the sound than actually watching the screen. Right. So off we go to the underground passage. Well, I have cut, so I can just walk out the bottom here, no need to walk all the way around. I think there won't be an encounter to catch in this part, as Route 8 I think would be the next possibility. And there's Growlithe there, it's the only Pokemon I can encounter that I didn't catch one species of the other. I've caught one of the species of every evolution line that's available there other than Growlithe. But Growlithe has Roar. So when I go to catch Growlithe, I want to either use a Master Ball, which I don't want to do, or have, what was the other option I was considering? I think it was someone with Sleep Powder or something. I know Sleep Powder isn't 100% accurate, but I would prefer to take the risk and get it to sleep and then have at least 4 or 5 turns to chuck a ball at it. Yeah, I think that's going to be the plan for Growlithe. In an emergency, I could, if Fleas or I defeat it accidentally, it can be re-encountered on Route 7. But there's also Oddish there, who I have not caught on 6. On 5 was the possibility between Mankey or Oddish there, and I got Key. And Oddish is also available on routes 12, 13, 14, 15 I think. So possibly I'm going to have to catch an Oddish before I attempt to encounter Growlithe, just to be on the safe side of actually capturing Growlithe, because I don't know when Soar learns Sleep Powder, if it does at all. Also, oh, Caterpie, Route 24 and 25. Well, I could encounter an Oddish up there also. But Abra's also there, and Caterpie and Metapod. That's why I avoided that, yeah. I wanted to get Oddish off the list for those 2 routes before I attempt to catch a Caterpie. Caterpie won't be of much use, unfortunately, after that. Getting some good experience points here on Orla. This is Bug Catcher. I think one of the trainers down here has a Squirtle. That'll be another job for Orla. Not Orla, for... if I use Orla against Squirtle, Orla won't be hanging around for long. I want Orla to be here for at least another few parts. Especially for the parts when I walk through caves that have exploding Geodudes and Gravelers. Let's see, I think these battles are safe to switch Jiggly out to train. I think this is a Squirtle battle here. Just switch to Soar. You shouldn't struggle too much. Very good. The female trainer to the left, there's a Pidgey and a Pikachu. Alright, Soar hit the level cap. Have to keep that in mind. Which means I also shouldn't be using Soar on the trainers inside the gym. That's a bit of a pity. Probably should have prevented it from leveling this early. Let's see if it is a Pidgey, and I think I can lead Jiggly again. Oh, it's a Rattata. This is a job for Orla. Tackle does 2 damage, that's no issue. Hyper Fang will now do probably, I don't know, 10 damage or something with that Tail Whip. But Tail Whip is also boosting Tackle's, or my Orla's attack. But it was a crit, so that was bad for Rattata. Now here comes the Hyper Fang. Right, no issue. And that probably did more damage than it would have if it crit. And yeah, the whole damage calculation is a bit weird in Gen 1, or different from how it works later on. Maybe not weird. Right, Orla actually shouldn't really struggle against this Pikachu. I was thinking of switching to Key and digging it, but I mean, Orla, the only move Pikachu has is Quick Attack will do damage, and that's resisted. And then I think, oh, this is the last trainer already on Route 6. Because we defeated the Butterfree, as well as the 2 that are required to get into Vermilion. So that leaves Route 11 and the trainers in the gym. I might want to drop Soar and take, well no, I've got 3 members on my team already that aren't really up to speed with the levels, and when I'm battling trainers I want to have good options to switch to. So actually the play I think is to drop Soar and take out Nido, and then work with Nido. Get those remaining levels. Possibly, I should probably defeat the trainers in the gym first. And for that, I'm gonna deposit Can. I'll withdraw Nido, because I need someone with Cut on the team. Nido's healed, isn't he? Yep. Right, so I'm gonna take on the trainers in the gym first, just because I don't want to be... Once enough Pokemon hit the level cap, I want to go on straight to Lieutenant Surge and defeat him. And if there's still trainers inside, I don't want the XP to go to waste, so I think it's just safer to defeat those first. And see Jiggly switch to Orla. If Orla's struggling, switch to Nido. I think that's the plan. And then Pid can help out with the trainers on Route 11. Yeah, I think this is coming along rightly. There's no real danger right now. The danger will start once I start going through Rock Tunnel with all the hikers and their exploding Gravelers and Geodudes. That's gonna be yeah, that's gonna be tough. Gonna have to use Orla wisely, as it's the only Pokemon I have on the team that resists explosion, as well as possibly Key with Dig, but that's always at risk of digging at in the wrong turn and then undigging to a super effective, or not to a super, but to an explosion. So I'd prefer to rely on Orla to get through the tunnel rather than Key. Which means I should probably leave Orla. Oh, but I mean, Orla doesn't have a great move to... Damn, that's why I should have kept Dig for Orla. Orla doesn't have a great way of damaging those Pokemon, so essentially whenever I switch Orla in, I'm wanting them to explode. But then the issue can be they can weaken me, or I think there's one hiker that has 3 Pokemon that explode. So I'm just going to have to sit there and take 3 explosions and I can't really fight back, which isn't great. So maybe the play is actually to train Jiggly, give it Bubble Beam. Oh, yeah. Or give Bubble Beam to Nido. That might actually be the play. Jiggly can always learn Psychic or something later on. And Bubble Beam's honestly not it's not really a great move. Nido either, is it? Yeah, I didn't really think about this too much. I should have spent more time while I was not doing these parts thinking about the strategy here. I think we can do another battle as just happened. Also probably should have leveled Jiggly in the against wild Pokemon rather than in these trainer battles. I think my levels are going to fall behind quite a bit now. Oh no, I think they have Sonic Boom now, don't they? Alright, I'm still out of range from Sonic Boom. Yeah, there comes the Sonic Boom. That's not great. Yeah, I didn't think about that before I switched. So Pid, I know that Voltorb I think doesn't even learn an electric type move in Gen 1. It does have Screech though, which means that the tackle's going to do plenty of damage now. Yeah, double switch means that the XP is now going to be divided by 3. And rounded down as well, I think, so I lose quite a few points from doing that. At least I gained 2 levels. One on Orla and one on Jiggly. I prefer not to just straight knock everything out with Pid. Let's see if there's someone I can... Oh, I have Key. We can dig. Maybe that's a play. Or Karate Chop this and then dig the next Pokemon that comes in. That worked out alright. There we go. One more trainer up here. I think it's a pretty high leveled Pikachu. So do I switch train or not? Also, I think I have no potions left anymore, do I? No, just the higher potions, the super and the hypers. So if it's Pikachu, I can't use Pid, but Pid's not doing too well anyway. Key is not great for switching in if it's that low. So Nido would have to do the job, or Soar, and I'm worried about Soar over leveling. So I think the play here is to not train Jiggly, unfortunately. And get a dig in the first turn. Quick attack should live this, yeah. 10 damage. And Dig takes out because it's an amazing move in Gen 1. And Key gets level 22, very good. So now there are quite a few trainers left on Route 11 to defeat. Go ahead and defeat those. I really have to figure out a way of dealing with the rock type exploders and rock tunnel. They're going to be tough. They're going to be very tough. I should take a look at these TMs here. TM11, that's Bubble Beam, isn't it? Who can learn that? Jiggly and Nido. Now the thing about Nido is Nido's going to be very close to the level cap and I won't get too much use out of that Bubble Beam. Dream Eater I need Hypnosis for. Oh, that might be a play. Seismic Toss, that's what it's called. I thought it was called Vital Throw or something, but it's a different move. So, Dream Eater we're keeping here. And, oh, actually, Seismic Toss. Can Onyx learn that move? Probably not. Orla can't learn that, it's unfortunate. So we're going to keep Bubble Beam around. Yeah. Ether we're going to drop. Keeping that for the Elite Four. Super Rod in case Super Rod Escape Rope in case we're stuck somewhere. HP up. Moonstone. I think I'm going to evolve Nido probably at level 23 to Nido King. 42 was Dream Eater, we're keeping that around. Seismic Toss, not right now. Let me just check what items we have. This Bide, I think, that's Mega Punch. TM04. That's some useless move, isn't it? Let's withdraw it. Or is that what? That's not Water Gun. I thought Water Gun to Rattata, didn't I? Or to Tata. 45, I think, is Razor Wind or Thunder Wave. Let's see, what is 04? It's Whirlwind, yeah. I'm not going to be using that. Deposit, oh, I'm in the wrong box. Deposit 04, the other two we're going to keep around, and actually what I want to do is deposit Soar. It's Nido. So we've deposited Soar. We have Z, Orb, Trio. Trio still won't be able to come out even after. I defeat Surge. Soar, 24 can, 15 Robo I want to keep. Orb Z. Yeah, I was going to withdraw Z, unfortunately Z's level 9 only. Make sure it isn't poison on 1 HP, it isn't. Okay, and the reason I withdrew Z is because although it is the Dream Eater Pokemon or whatever, it can't learn Dream Eater through level up. So I'm going to teach, I think Ghastly is the only Pokemon that learns that. Let me just check to see if that's true. Well, not to see if it can't, I know that it can't learn it through level up. What I'm going to check is what its Pokemon type, not type, but its thing is here. Let's see. Data. It is the Hypnosis Pokemon. Puts enemies to sleep, then eats their dreams. That's literally the first sentence in the Pokedex, but it doesn't learn Dream Eater. A bit like Licky Tongue not learning Lick Gen 1. And I think Charizard can't fly in Gen 1 either, which is hilarious. But that was just a little bit of trivia. Let's get back to doing what we're actually completing the goal. Now what I was considering doing here, switching Z to the top, switching Jiggly to the second position. Then I have 3 protectors in case something goes wrong to come in and clean up a battle. I'm going to, I thought, the great thing about Jiggly is that it has very much HP. Unfortunately, its defense seems low to me whenever I get hit. Like, it has plenty of HP, but every hit seems to take a lot of HP off of it. And then, rather than defeating with trainers, I was going to train in the grass quickly. Not for long. Oh, I think Z might actually be solo. It doesn't even know hypnosis yet, does it? It kind of needs hypnosis to use a Dream Eater. And there's Ekans here, which, you know, I was thinking if I can get a few Ekans in a row on Z to train, it would get quite a few levels of it. Heals back from the Dream Eater every single time also. And I don't think Ekans has a great move here to do a lot of damage yet. And we do have hypnosis, this is great. Oh, we get wrapped. Okay, 4 damage. I should look out for 6 to 8 whenever this stops. So if I'm below 6, oh jeez. Try one more time. Leer, hypnosis. Oh, try one more time. Wrap. Okay, I have to switch out. That unfortunately did not work as I hoped it would. And then Orla to clear up. I think Orla, I don't really want to go past 21. Because I want to keep it on the team throughout Rock Tunnel. To swap into exploders in situations where I got myself into a bit of a mess or something. Because it should be able to live, hopefully, some of them. That was a bit unfortunate that didn't work out. Also, I should get in the habit of using the bicycle whenever I'm walking rather than walking everywhere. I took a wee detour there. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Oh geez, sorry. I should have muted the mic for that. I wanted to prove that I actually had to sneeze. Right, we're going to try this again. That was a level 14 Ekans. Maybe we can get a lower one. Right, it's a drowsy level. This would have been amazing had I got a level 30, but I'm happy with C. I'm happy with C. I don't want to put it down or anything. I know that it doesn't have confusion yet. But it has hypnosis, which is not great. And that's what I mean with it has a lot of HP, but it seems to lose a lot of HP. Oh, hypnosis is jiggly before I get to sing it to sleep. And Bubble Beam is now disabled. Yeah, these battles are not going the way I envisioned them to go at all. We almost went to sleep again before we get put to sleep. Right, it's not great damage, but it's better than probably having from Drowsy would do, or from Z. Bubble Beam's undisabled. See if it can take it out. It can't. Okay, so the special seems to be low on Jiggly. Right. Did I walk all the way down here again with riding my bicycle? I did. Right, Ekans. Let's see. Can we get a Wrap Miss? Because this will give so much XP. Like, it really would. Poison Sting. This is great. The best thing about this is... well, we kind of need to hit Hypnosis for it to be great. We get it. There we go. And because we weren't poisoned, the Stream Eater will heal back all of our HP. Yeah. That's going to be the strategy to get Z up to speed. Probably shouldn't be doing it against Spearow though. I'm sure I can take one pack. Take a Leer. Hypnosis honestly isn't... oh, I took a Leer and then a pack. Thankfully Hypnosis hits. Second time around. I won't be healing back full here, but I get 2 3 meters. Was honestly a bit risky for my liking, but was rewarded with level 10. I don't know what level these trainers have here. I suppose they're probably somewhere between 18 and 23, probably. But I'm definitely not going to do it against this Spearow, because if this Spearow crits Fury attacks, I'm in big trouble. So Bordo's going to come in here to deal with this. Also, probably when I next hit the Pokemon Center, I'm going to take the break, stretch the legs, and I have to blow my nose after that sneeze. And I definitely don't want that to be recorded by the mic, unlike the sneeze. Felt I had something to prove there. Gonna risk it on this Spearow because it's 13, doesn't have Fury attack. Growl doesn't matter. Hypnosis hits first time. Dream Eater, I'd woke up, damn. So Dream Eater doesn't hit. Luckily in Gen 1, Pokemon can't attack the turn they wake up yet. Otherwise this strategy would have been a bit... Okay, I have to switch Z out, and I'm gonna have to hit the Pokemon Center. Because this is all about getting Z leveled, and the experience that Orla and Jiggly are getting cleaning battles up are just nice benefits from doing what I'm doing. Just want Z to get to, I don't know, around 16 or something possibly. Then take on the trainers here on Route 11. Then I'll probably go in and defeat Surge under leveled. Because as I said, the next level cap's 25, which is only one level above the one I am now, and I have to get all the way through Rock Tunnel. And I'm probably going to have to leave Rock Tunnel 2 or 3 times to come out and heal, and I don't want to, like, be... What do you call it? I don't want to prophesize what's going to happen in Rock Tunnel, but it might be required to come out to put a few Pokemon in storage. Hope not, but you know, I can't prevent it sometimes. Right, gonna take that break I said, and be back in 1.5 minutes or 2. Right, back again. Let's go. Z needs to get the level 23. Not yet. Also, this cable is kind of annoying me. Oh, I put the headphone on the other way around, that's why. Right, struggling with other things now. Right, there we go. Hope that wasn't too noisy on the mic. Level 20, level 13. Z are drowsy. Not gonna take this on here. Gonna do it with Jiggly again. I know I'm gonna be put to sleep here. I don't, which is great. I'm still gonna attempt to. No, failed. And I get put to sleep. Jeez. It's attempting to put me back to sleep even though I'm still asleep. It's 7 damage from Pound. Take another one. Thing finally hits, and now it's our turn to Pound. I'm definitely not Bubble Beam, because in the last battle I saw that it does almost no damage. Right, what level is it? 15, so we're switching to Orla immediately. Yeah, I'm starting to think I mightn't get to the rival battle in this part, but I mean Surge is still a big battle, a gym leader battle. So the goal will be to get to Rock Tunnel, possibly. Yeah, I keep doing this where I claim at the start of a part how far I want to get, and then I start revising it further back during the part. That's kind of the theme here, isn't it? I'm not going to switch to Jiggly this time, but I'm going to attempt to take it on. Let's see how much it pounded. I probably should have Hypnosis, as it's going to try and put me to sleep, yeah. So I should put it to sleep before it puts me to sleep. Oh, that Pound's doing almost as much as mine does. Let's just, for reference, see how much a Dream Eater does. Yeah, we're going to use Dream Eater to defeat this Rousey. Well, if this one doesn't knock out, we're going to Pound. Yeah, we're going to finish it off with Pound. I also just saw that I didn't close the door. And where I got the hankies, probably should have done that. Again from closing the door. Level 9 Drowsy. Seems to be the most common Drowsy. So we're gonna put it to sleep before it puts us to sleep again. And then use Dream Eater. One more and then Pound. I think Drowsy can be, or Z can be a great asset to this team. Especially once it learns Confusion. I mean, the Dream Eater strat's not bad either. I've nothing to heal back here, but I still feel Hypnosis is the way to go. Well, I mean, I'm not going to Pound. the flipping Ekans. And there we go, 3 hypnosis until it finally hit. And Dream Eater 1-shots. And level 12 ready. See this? I was thinking I'd level up pretty quickly if I did it this way. Disable learned also, level 12. I'll just keep doing this until what it was 16 about. This is level 13 Spiro, so should be able to Hypnosis Dream Eater it. The thing is, Hypnosis is not brilliantly accurate. It was a crit, but because it's now asleep, this shouldn't be any danger anymore. Oh, it lives on 1 HP, but we're gonna pound it. And there we go. So, I mean, the team for Surge is going to be based on Soar to take out the electric types. Again, I'm going to have to switch out here. Level 15 means it is Fury Attack and Crit Fury Attack 5 hits. Probably takes out anyone on my team other than Orla. I was saying Soar's going to deal with the 2 first electric types, which are Voltorb and Pikachu, and then for Raichu I just switch into Orla. And Raichu doesn't have any moves to damage Orla, so I can just tackle away at it. Maybe I should get Orla to level 20 at least, so the battle doesn't take forever. Yeah, so for some reason I forgot about the gym battle with Surge, because I like to include, as I said previously, at least one. Oh, my monitor's about to turn off. Jesus. Go. Don't turn off. Okay. Everything's going wrong today. Very glad I'm not streaming this one again, because yeah, with all these technical issues I probably would have got quite nervous or annoyed. So where was I? Oh yeah, I was talking about liking to include one big battle, as I call it, in every part. Kind of forgot that Surge was a thing whenever I thought about that, and I thought the next big battle is the rival in Pokemon Tower, which isn't the case, but it will certainly be the battle in the next part, and then it's time to head to Celadon and Rocket Hideout. And then the next level cap after that will be 29, so I can get a few things done. Probably won't be catching any Pokemon until after I cleared Pokemon Tower, or until I'm in Pokemon Tower actually. And that will be hopefully a Ghastly over a Haunter, because if I catch a Haunter, I'm in a bit of trouble. Because the way the rules are, I can't catch a Pokemon twice, even in blue or red, blue or yellow, and that's sort of going to create a problem because I can't trade evolve in this generation, as I have no one to trade with. And trade evolve Gengar, and so if I catch Ghastly as well as Haunter, I can't catch them in any other games, and then Gengar can never be caught unless it shows up in the wild. But then again, one of the rules is I don't know about that, because I have to play the games, or the games are played with the knowledge of when they were released, because they add that rule just when a new generation comes out. I can't really plan ahead. So if I allowed, for example, planning ahead, then I probably would have avoided catching Magmar or Electabuzz here, as they get pre-evolutions and an additional evolution later on. And you never know in Generation 10 or whatever's coming next, they could add yet another evolution to, I don't know, Ursaring got one already, so that Stantler, so I mean, for what I know, Snorlax could get an evolution or something, so it's all about just leaving it open for the future and not having to reevaluate when a new generation comes out of how I'm now going to catch a Pokemon. And then there's a certain clause to allow for capture of Magmar in Gen 2 if it has the goal to create Magby, or if creating Magby is possible. Now, well, it's complicated, and I'll probably talk about it when I start Generation 2, because that's when it will be important. For Gen 1, there's no real need other than the Jeopardy Pokémon that the Omanyte. If I catch Omanyte, I have to evolve it before it faints, or not let it faint at all, because otherwise I can never get an Omanyte again in another game, and that would pretty much prevent Omastar from ever being available to me. Oh, I was so keen on getting this Drowsy to sleep, and then I didn't even knock it out with the Dream Eater, so nothing behind it. Yeah, I was thinking a lot of thoughts there and not finishing them, I think. I hope everything could be followed. I am considering making a video to explain the rules. Well, just the sort of additional Nuzlocke rules I had to set up to enable a Living Dex Nuzlocke to be possible. And I think that the concept of Jeopardy Pokémon pretty much, I think, got it enabled that I don't lock myself out of Magmortar or Electivire or Rhyperior in the future. But now let's see. Z has overtaken Jiggly in levels, but I still would prefer to get maybe another few. So we'll do one more round of wasting all the PP, or using all the PP of Hypnosis and Dream Eater to gain levels, and then probably start taking on the trainers here in Route 11. And once they're dealt with, I'm gonna head straight to Surge, even if I am under-leveled, because I think that battle's pretty much won, as Soar is at the level cap, and Raichu can't damage Orla. And then I'll head up to Route 9 and 10 to finish those trainers up there, and once they're done, Rock Tunnel. That's when the real danger starts. I mean, I've been losing a Pokemon in every part up to now, for the last 3 parts already, which is not ideal, but I think from Rock Tunnel on, the battles get really, really dangerous. And I might have to stop this improvisation and start planning ahead a bit whenever I get there. Yeah, it's level 13, so there's no Fury attack here. And I should heal back fully from this Dream Eater. Straight up from the Hypnosis again. Take a few rounds this time, please. I think Orb with Thunderbolt, as well as Z and Orla, will be great assets. Soar will be great for going through Mount Moon. I did make the mistake of teaching Bubble Beam to Jiggly rather than Nido. We're going through Rock Tunnel, so I really have to see that Jiggly levels a bit to be able to keep up with the opponents. Especially, I need Bubble Beam to one-shot a Geodude, which sounds easy, but I think with how bad Jiggly's special is, it probably won't be. These tackles are doing nothing. Up on it, Orla gets a Rock Throw quickly. I think actually we're only 1 or 2 levels away from Rock Throw. I might be misremembering the Onyx level of the last hiker battles. Yeah, taking a while there for an encounter, and then I get a Spearow with level 15, so not what I wanted. You know, I'm just gonna risk it this time, because to get the Fury attack, oh wow, a Pact is 10, or I was Leered, so that explains why that did 10 damage, but Fury attack is just a move that when it crits and it hits 5 times, all 5 of them crit, it's not going to be good. And Drowsy, I think, is going to be a great asset here, so I should keep it around. I was just thinking if I should actually just head in to face Surge now, and then have Orb on the team with Thunderbolt to help out with some of these battles out here. Because I know there's a trainer with a Poliwag and a Poliwhirl, and if I can't use Soar because it's so close to the level cap already, I wouldn't mind having Orb with a Thunderbolt ready. We've only got 3 Dream Eater PP left, which means max 3 more battles before, yeah, I think I'm going to go in and take on Surge. I mean, I can even train Orb in this grassy area for a bit. And these Spearows. What else has been Drowsies and yeah. This Orb will be great, but Orb's also going to take out the Zubats and Rock Tunnel. So I probably shouldn't level it too high either, as it has work to do. But it should be high enough to deal with the Slowpoke that the trainers in Rock Tunnel have. Because I don't really want Soar dealing with those. 2 more Dream Eaters left. 5 more Hypnosis. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to head in and defeat Surge here, even though I'm way under the level cap with most of my Pokemon. But I should probably not train up every single Pokemon I own, but focus on Pokemon that work well together, and run a team of 6, potentially have a 7th one that's not too far off, in case something does go wrong. But I mean, I could always just take the time and level 7th one up in case, or when that thing does go wrong. So the team for Rock Tunnel will definitely be Soar, Jiggly, Z, Soar, Jiggly, Z, Orb for the Zubat. What's that? 4, another 2 spots. Oh, I'm out of Dream Eater, but I'll still try and put it to sleep. And then pound it. and then head back to the Pokemon Center and then take on Surge. What else should I have on the team? Probably Nido. You know, there's a lot of poison types. Oh, and Orla, I need... or did I mention Orla? So Z, Jiggly, Orla, Orb, Soar, and Nido. Oh, that's the team, yeah. That's the team that I'm going to proceed with. So that's the team. I want to heal up. I think Pid I should keep close or keep around the team at least. Because it will become important with Fly to deal with certain things, I think. And also to fly around. Or I could just use a Dodo that I catch, but I do kind of want to level Pidgeotto all the way to Pidgeot. Because I want to be able to use Pidgeotto on blue or yellow. And not have to run the risk of leveling a Pidgey to level 36, then evolving it, and then using a rare candy to evolve it straight to Pidgeot. Which is, I didn't write that down in the rules, but that's how I intend to get the final evolution of Pokemon that fainted before they fully evolved. I might have to think of a rule to formula, so if my Ivysaur faints as an Ivysaur and never got to be Venusaur, then the way I can still get Venusaur in a later game is to level Bulbasaur all the way to 31, evolve it to Ivysaur, and then immediately rare candy it, so that there's no chance of it fainting as a Ivysaur and not creating a second spot or like a second Ivysaur in the Living Dex, because I want only the one that is required for the Living Dex. So, let's see, whose box? Soar's box, so I have to go and pick up Soar. I'll probably drop Key. I quite like Key. I don't know why. Yeah, I'm at the point where I like a lot of the Pokemon that I have, and I'm a bit hesitant to drop them, but... I mean, Key's actually stupid. I should not drop Key for this battle. I mean, Pid's gonna be a lot more useless in this battle than Key would. Key is big. Right. Yeah, I wish I had 3 big TMs. Would give one to Orla, one to Khan. Key has it already. Right, Lieutenant Surge time. Soar. Oh, I'm gonna have to complete this puzzle. I hope this won't take too long. I know there is sort of a rule to where it is, but I can never remember it correctly. So I'm just gonna wing it and hope I get it within a few tries. Like some bottom right or something, it can be every single time or something. Another rule, or maybe it's the top left. As I look through every single one, it's probably going to be the last one I check. Oh, here's the switch here. So now I never know, is the rule that it can be this one here, this one, and this one? I'm just going to try this one. Oh, I found it first go. Jeez, I was lucky. I think that's the first time ever I completed that in one go. Then there's not going to be any switch training. It could actually. Will I regret that? I don't think so. Right, Lieutenant Surge. Here we go. Okay, Voltorb. Plan was to switch to Soar. I'm gonna stick to the plan. Sonic Boom. I can take another 2 of those. Max speed. Shouldn't be any problem. This is great news, because now if it just keeps Sonic Booming, which it is, I will defeat it before it defeats me. It actually misses a Sonic Boom. I can't remember if I was screeched or not, but just out of precaution, level 18, yeah. I'm gonna switch key into this Pikachu to dig. Let's get Thunder Waved. Right, no issue whatsoever. And now what I do is switch immediately into Orla. That's the battle one. I was going to take a few clicks here, but I should probably screech, shouldn't I? Because this is going to take ages if I don't. So we'll screech 3 times. It greatly fell. I think it can drop 6 times. And then we'll tackle and hope we don't get too many crits, because I think Orla is pretty quick or fast Pokemon. Yeah, it's doing sort of a damage that is acceptable. We crit, which is bad, because that did nothing. Don't crit. Yeah, that's it. Once more. Well, probably 2 more tackles, actually. Yeah, lives on 1. There we go. Surge, defeated. Now that I have the TM for Thunderbolt, I'm gonna teach that to Orb, as well as Flash. I think I'm gonna teach that to Orb also. And then I'll take on the trainers on Route 11, defeat those. Yeah, I think that was the exciting part of this part, the exciting bit, but yeah, not as exciting as other battles will be in the near future. That rival battle in Pokemon Tower is going to be tough. I think Eric has okayish. Rocket grunts are always difficult because they have Radicates that love hyper fanging. So yeah, won't be great. So what did I say? I was going to drop key, didn't I? Yeah, and withdraw. There's key. There's key. And then I'll withdraw Orb. Yeah, that was the goal. Also make sure Orb isn't poison on 1 HP. It isn't. I should check. Do I have HM05? I do. I'm going to use it quickly. Probably should have taught that to Jiggly, but too late now. And then give this to Soar also, to Orb. Now Orb shall be a menace to all opponents. Drop HM05 to make space for... Well, I think there's actually no items in Rock Tunnel, but I'll keep it around just in case. Then heal, head back to Route 11, take on the trainers. Don't know, there's probably almost 10 trainers there to take on. Then Route 9 and 10 left to go. So Orb's level 16. Oh, that's quite a good level for compared to what I had to train Jiggly and Z from. Do I want... No, I'll actually keep Jiggly at the front, Z, Orb. Just so I have the order of levels. Now the goal is to not use Soar in any of these battles if possible, but it's there as an emergency in case something goes wrong. Right, Trainer 1. Ekans, level 21. This definitely has bite, but I think it's worth a try to put it to sleep. It leered. I hope a bite doesn't take me out. Poison sting. I hope it doesn't poison me. I'm a bit nervous. That poison sting did 6 damage. Now I don't know how much damage poison sting has, but I'm pretty sure a bite's gonna hurt quite a lot now. So I'm actually gonna switch to Orla. Yeah, Orla's damage output is quite, it's not the greatest in the world. Ekans is doing basically no damage, did almost half of my HP, or its HP, to Orla. Yeah, this is not great that Jiggly's lagging so far behind. It's kind of making all of these battles a slight liability. Probably should just try and level Jiggly in the grass. I see, even here I can't really bubble beam, even though I'd love to. And yeah, I think yeah, Nido. As we get sand attacked, which is not great. Right, it's only doing 6 damage, which is okay-ish. It's gonna take 4 horn attacks by the looks of things, though. Is that slash? Yeah, these sand attacks are starting to add up. That is slash. Oh, geez, right. Gonna try once more. Oh, okay. Gonna have to switch. Gonna switch to Soar, even though I didn't want to do that. Oh, I should also change the level cap on screen. I keep forgetting to do. I have all these things on the screen and then I don't use them. There, level 25. That's the only thing that had to be updated. Nobody evolved yet. Yeah, that's all. So is that screen still straight? Looking a bit crooked. That looks a lot straighter to me now. This is a Zubat. I have to switch out of this. And Orb. I did teach the Thunderbolt to Orb, didn't I? Oh, we take a bite. Only does 11 Thunderbolts here. This is what Orb's here to do. It's here to deal with Zubat. Now let's take a wee look at the team. It's not doing great, honestly. I'll do one more battle before I head back to the Pokemon Center, which will be this youngster here. Oh, did I defeat this trainer already? Oh, I did. He had the Nidorino that when I taught Key Dig. That's right. I thought I was going to be in a bit of spot of bother. Yeah, I think this one probably has electric types, this Gambler. Where is he? Yeah. Oh, it's a Bellsprout. Okay, I was not expecting that. Now, it would be amazing if I got Z into this and managed to Dream Eat it and eat its dreams. It was a Poison Powder. Suppose could be worse. Hypnosis hits first time. That's amazing. Hope it sleeps for at least one turn. That does. 3 meters should heal. Oh, actually didn't even take it out. And I think the play here is the pound in case it wakes up. The pound doesn't take it out, but it still won't get an attack in. And the second Pokemon... Oh no. Oh no. I have a bad feeling about what this second Pokemon's gonna be. Because the other trainer to the left, to the west, had Nidoran male and then Nidorino. And I have a bit of a suspicion. Oh no, it's Oddish. Oh good, good, good. I was a bit worried it was going to be Weeping Bell. There's no way it was going to be a Victory Bell, but... that was pretty easily dealt with. 51 HP to get back to the Pokemon Center to heal from the poison. Should be possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, gonna make it no problem. Right, I'm gonna ride my bicycle. Now I think this trainer down here is the one with the Poliwag and the Poliwhirl. And honestly, they have Hypnosis, so I don't want to be switching anything into it. I'm just gonna put Orb in the lead and Thunderbolt immediately and just hope it does enough damage to take them out. I know the Poliwag's pretty fast, so it might actually outspeed Orb. Even though Orb's pretty fast also. Oh, and Bubble's probably going to lower my speed, yeah. So Poliwhirl, if it decides to Hypnosis, gonna... Oh, it's Horsey. Why did I think that this trainer had a Poliwhirl? So does another trainer on this route have a Poliwhirl, or am I just in general thinking of a different trainer from a different route? Well, I guess it's good to be preparing for more difficult battles than they turn out to be, rather than having to, you know, going into a battle and expecting it to be a lot easier than it was. I prefer to be over-prepared than under, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Take this Gambler on here. I think this one has fire types, but I could be wrong. Yeah, there's the Growlithe. I just want to try once with Sing. My Bite does how much? Almost half, but it is asleep. So I'm going to Bubble Beam and see how much it does. It does not. And I'm just going to keep Bubble Beaming until it wakes up. Speed Fell. Speed Fell again. But the thing is, my Bubble Beam won't knock it out, so I have to switch here. I'm going to switch to Orla. You know, Orla's special isn't great, so Ember would still do a lot of damage, but I actually do get Embered. And that was a crit as well, so it did a lot more damage than... Oh no. 32 down to, so it was... first time around was 12, that one did 6, I think. I miscalculated, it was 8 and 12 that it did. Bite. So I should live an Ember here. I speed. Unfortunately, Orla won't be able to stick around for the second fire type, as Orla hits 18. So unfortunately. Yeah, I think this is a job for Nido. And then it's back to the Pokemon Center yet again. I think the Poliwag Poliwhirl trainers on Route 8. I'm not here, on Route 11. Just came to be. I think it's also a gambler that has them, which is maybe why I thought that was the one here. I think also some of these trainers were designed to sort of be the same trainer again. I know there's no names yet, that was only introduced in Gen 2. But sometimes I think you encounter a trainer of a trainer class, and then a few routes later you encounter another trainer of the same trainer class, but the Pokemon are evolved or at higher level than they were on the routes before. But I think they might have intentionally done that to make it seem that this gambler, or whatever it is also traveling around Kanto, taking part in the gym challenge. I defeated this trainer, didn't I? Yep. Defeated these ones also. Defeated the one at the top here just now. Let's see what's down here. Okay, we'll take on this trainer here. Before we'll take some training here for Jiggly. I think Sing's always the play with Jiggly for now. Because if I get wrapped, it's going to take ages to defeat this or to win this battle. Oh, actually, I think there's quite some damage. So Jiggly seems to be high HP, high attack, if you ask me. But, you know, it could just be a bad interpretation of what I'm seeing. Yeah, let's just head into this battle, see what happens. And so Rattata. So, this is a job for Orla. Honestly, I haven't been using Orb a lot yet. Yeah, but that's exactly why I switched into Orla. Will not move. Hyperfang. Tail Whip's going to help with my damage output with tackle. I think it is the stat that gets boosted from Brock the attack, even though defense would make, to me, more sense. And this is honestly why Orla's a great catch in this playthrough, because even against the Rocket Grunts later on, you have Raticates all over the place, Hyperfang and Superfang. Well, Superfang doesn't really change for Orla, but Orla will be able to soak damage and defeat those tough battles or get me out of a tough spot. Like, this here would have been a tough spot, I think, if Orla wasn't around. This is going to be a tough spot even with Orla being around. So this quick attack does 5 damage, but that was a crit. And can't remember, I didn't really track how many times I was hit with a Tail Whip. So what I'm going to do is switch to Nido. Rev Z had a confusion by now, and C, I screeched once, didn't I? Okay, we'll take one Hyperfang. Oh boy, 36 is 72 doubled, so it didn't do half. Yeah, without Orla, that battle would have been very tough. Is the team in the shape to take on this trainer here? Not really, because Orla and Nido are low, and it's a gambler by the looks of it. And gamblers tend to have Sonic Boom users. So I'm gonna head back to the Pokemon Center. There's 3 battles remaining, I think, on this route. And then, alright, I'll try and get those 3 in after I heal here. Then it's time to head to Route 9. And there's a Bug Catcher and 2 Hikers remaining on Route 9 as I walk past the route I was trying to take. Bugcatcher, 2 hikers. Yeah, I think that's it on Route 9 and 10. And then it's off into Rock Tunnel. See if I can maybe get... Yeah, we'll be close. I'll probably just walk to Rock Tunnel and then end the part before I head in, because I think that will make an exciting part right from the start. Next time around, I just realized I walked everywhere again rather than using the bicycle. This is 1 of 3 battles, I think, that are remaining here. Engineer with a Magnemite. Oh, I think there's someone with a Magneton here already. Level 21. Gonna have to be Orla. Orla needs to be a bit higher anyway to deal with the explosions, and oh flip. Did not expect that. I'm gonna screech once. Just so that whenever I switch into some... Yeah, I'm gonna have to switch here already. That did not go as planned. So I did screech, which means I'll go to Nido. Get a few horn attacks in here. Crit, which is... I don't know, that probably did the same amount as a normal horn attack would. And it's not great. Jiggly hits 15, so starting to gain on the rest of the team now. Still quite far, well, not far behind. Oh, I don't want to learn energy. Focus energy. It's a broken move in Gen 1. Well, broken in the sense of actually being broken, not being terribly good. Oh, I walked straight into that battle, and I think this is the trainer with Magneton. I think this engineer has 2 Magnemites and a Magneton, and that's not great to tell you the truth, because they all have there's 18 below Sonic. I'm gonna sing because I can take a few Sonic Booms on Jiggly, but by the looks of it, they don't have Sonic Boom. It was just, well, I mean, I was a bit fast to conclude that. They only used 2 moves on me. That was a crit. You know what, I'm gonna take one out with Jiggly. Attempt to put the next one to sleep. If I have enough HP. If I don't, the idea is to switch to, well, it depends. It's Magnemite again, that's great. I'm gonna sing here, I have enough HP remaining. That did a lot. Now I'm gonna switch to Z. I hope it's still asleep. It is. I'm gonna attempt to dream eat it, or to eat his dreams. Wow. Must have a very high special, Magnemite. I suppose Z is still a few levels below it. And now, out comes the Magneton. Z can live 2 Sonic Booms, and I think that's the best move it has, even though it is a final evolution. And I'm just going to Hypnosis it and try and eat its dreams. Oh wow, get a hit first time. It sleeps for a turn, so I heal back to full health. Oh no, not quite, missing 1 HP. Dream Eat again, and I think the way to play it now is the Pound. In case it wakes up, just to make sure I finish it. Oh, I'm actually going to take a hit now because I went for Pound. Sonic Boom. Okay, there we go. Didn't play that one optimally, but Z hits level 17 and finally learns Confusion. Now it's going to be very useful. I don't think I'll be using Disable. Well, I suppose I probably won't really be using Pound either. So, as the team, I think it's not in a great position to switch. So I'm going to lead Orb, and Soar's going to clean up if something goes wrong. Hope this battle isn't too tough. Nido, I suppose, could probably come in to help out. And then I think this is this route cleared. I'll take a wee check by driving up to the top. Then again, I'm pretty sure I did the top. Alright, orb versus orb. This is not great. How much does a thunder shock do to it? Oh, I get screeched. That was a crit. I think crits are going to be quite frequent. I'll try once more. Oh, I get sonic boomed. If I crit again, I win. Oh, no. Oof. I just realized that I was screeched, so that could have been real trouble. Now Z, if it takes a sonic boom, won't be able to attack, whereas Nido would. That's why I'm going to switch to Nido. That's great. One attack. And then see what this trainer has in the back. Level 17 for orb, that's great. We now get sonic boom. Don't think I'll be using it a lot, but it probably is slightly better than tackle. I suppose then screech doesn't make a lot of sense anymore. It's a Magnemite. I think I can horn attack once here. And I can definitely horn attack again. Okay. Pity about not spreading the XP around the team, but better safe than sorry, or better winning a battle rather than making it more difficult for myself. Yeah, looks like I've defeated every single trainer on this route. I did walk, yeah, I did take that one on as well. Okay. Right, Pokemon Center, and then Route 9. Mind I don't hit the grass here, because I am trying to keep this encounter for fishing later on. Yeah, traveling's a lot quicker when you have a bike. So I did heal, which means I can head straight to Route 9, take on the hiker that is remaining, and I'm gonna attempt to take him on with, that's the wrong button. I suppose it doesn't matter. I'll attempt to take him on with Jiggly just to check again how much damage a Bubble Beam does these days in the current economy. Did I just move the camera there? Oh, I'm making it worse, aren't I? I think I didn't move the camera. Right. Let's take on this hiker. It's a Machop. That's very bad. Oh, I still have Orb in the lead. Forgot to switch. I thought I had Jiggly in the lead, so I'm just going to attempt to take it on. Karate Chop, please live. Easy live. I hope we didn't speed tie, and I hope I don't Gen 1 miss. Good. And now Onyx comes out. I'm gonna switch out here. Now I know that Onyx has pretty good attacks, like Rock Throw. The question is, can Jiggly take a Rock Throw or two? I know that Onyx's attack is also pretty low, so I'm gonna attempt it. I also do have Sing, which I should probably, I get Screeched, which is horrible. I'm still gonna attempt it. Oh no, please put it to sleep. Yeah, that was a lot riskier than, I took a lot more risk there than I should have. But Bubble Beam does half of a level 21 Onyx. Level 15. So yeah, Jiggly's gonna have to, or gets 1 level there. But it's gonna have to be a bit higher to be reliable in Rock Tunnel. So I should definitely put it in the lead again. So that's train, and Orb's gonna get plenty of XP inside Rock Tunnel from all the Zubat that's gonna Thunderbolt. Took on all these trainers at the top here. Took on the hiker at the bottom there last, or on the way out. So I think it was just this bug catcher and then the hiker at the top. And then that's everything cleared. And I'm ready to head into Rock Tunnel then. It isn't a bug catcher, it's actually a camper, or whatever it's called, Orla. Yeah, that was a good switch. 4 damage from a Hyper Fang. That's the amount of damage I like to see Pokemon take from Hyper Fang. Orla learned Rock Throw at night. Well, I mean, Rock Throw is not a great move to rely on anyway, because its accuracy, I think, is not good. We take 1 more Hyper Fang to finish. So, oh, Orla hits 19, very nice, and there comes Rock Throw. That's at least going to help out with, well, not with a lot of stuff. This Diglett has Dig, so I think I'm going to attempt to take this on with Z. Growl, that's okay. Gonna try Hypnosis. Yeah, this is not great because I don't have a flying type Pokemon with me. And 3 Pokemon take super effective damage from this. But I'm gonna switch to Soar. I know it's stupid and it's gonna take a lot of damage from this Dig because Dig is essentially Earthquake in Gen 1. Alright, it took a lot less than I was expecting to, but I'm going to take another Dig before I get to Vine Whip it. I hope this Vine Whip takes it out. It does. There's an Ekans. I'm going to attempt to take this on with a Z. I know I'm going to be slower and Rap's going to be annoying. It bites me. That's 12 damage. Should be fine to attempt to Hypnosis it. It falls asleep. Oh, it wakes up before I get the Dream Eater. Oh no, and it wraps. That's 4 damage each wrap. What was it for the bite? 12 damage? Oh, I'm out of wrap already. And I put it back to sleep. Let's hope it sleeps for more than 1 turn. It does. Now I have to remember, I think I have my defense lowered here a few times. Sandshrew. Now this probably has Slash, but Slash, if it crits, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to attempt 1 Hypnosis. Well, actually I'll speed it. Now the bad thing is Sand Attack and Hypnosis is not a great match, not a great combination. And I just don't trust Jiggly's defense in this matchup, so I'm going to switch to Nido because Sandshrew doesn't have any ground type attacks as far as I know. It does have Slash though, which is doing, I'm at half HP after 1.5 slashes, or 2.5 slashes. Okay. Oh, I actually meant to evolve Nido, didn't I, before it level. I hope it doesn't level up here. Good, it didn't. Now the thing is, can I take on this hiker without going to the Pokemon Center? Soar is quite low and sort of my insurance policy in this battle. So this is going to be overly cautious, but I am going to go and heal quickly before I take on that hiker. Then I'm going to attempt, I don't know what Pokemon it is, most likely Rock and possibly Machop. I'm going to attempt to take it on with Jiggly. It's the Bubble Beam is more reliable yet or not. And then, yeah, head down to the entrance and call it a day for today. I suppose you don't have to say call it a day for today. Right, is Jiggly in the lead? It is. Here we go. Final battle. Does this Geodude know explosion? I guess we'll never find out. It required, I think the crit mattered, but we're level 17 already. Machop. I'm gonna switch because I did get low kicked that one time from it. I'm gonna switch to Z. I have Z, that's right. Oh, and it has confusion now. I forgot about that. Has confusion. I should put that to the top so I don't forget. Not enough to take it out immediately. I take a karate chop. Didn't crit. I almost went for pounds. Thankfully I didn't, because I might have lived it. And there's another Geodude. I'm gonna confusion once. And actually, I might as well just confusion twice. I was thinking about switching to Jiggly to get some more XP for Jiggly, but I don't think there was a need for that. That's great. Got through all of those trainers. And I think it's a good place to stop for this part. We'll be heading in to Rock Tunnel next time, taking on the rival in Pokemon Tower if I get there. I haven't lost all my Pokemon to Explosion. Yeah, and then probably have enough time to head to Celadon and actually start Rocket Hideout. Maybe Rocket Hideout will be the place where the next part ends. I don't quite know yet. It's a bit difficult to estimate, and I do have the tendency to overestimate how far I can make it on a part. I think I defeated this trainer already, yeah. Right. So that's it for part 12. I'll be back in a day, maximum 2, but the goal is to get 2 hours done every day from now on. And yeah, that's it. Be back, part 13, very, very soon.